Every year, there's that one skincare product everyone swears by. The serum that shows up in every TikTok routine, every influencer shelfie, every holy grail list. But here's the thing, popularity doesn't always mean effectiveness. And today, we're talking about why this viral serum might not be worth all the hype it's getting. In this video, we're breaking down what the serum claims to do, what's actually inside, who it works for, and why so many people end up disappointed. If you've ever felt pressured to buy a trendy product just because everyone else is using it, this one's for you. Before we dive in, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell, because smart skincare starts with the truth, not trends. The ingredient list doesn't match the price tag. When you're paying premium prices for a serum, you expect premium ingredients. But here's the reality check. The star ingredients that are heavily marketed on the front of the bottle, they're listed way down on the ingredient list, which means they're present in tiny amounts. The first 5 ingredients are mostly fillers and preservatives. Compare this to serums at half the price, and you'll find nearly identical formulations with better concentrations of active ingredients. The brand is charging you for their advertising budget and influencer partnerships, not for what's actually in the bottle. Independent lab testing has shown that the active ingredient concentration is around 2%, while dermatologists recommend at least 5 to 10% for visible results. You're essentially paying luxury prices for drugstore quality. The results take way longer than advertised. The marketing promises visible results in 2 weeks. Reality? Most users report waiting 8 to 12 weeks before seeing any noticeable changes. And even then, the improvements are minimal compared to what the before and after photos suggest. Those dramatic transformations you see online are often the result of professional lighting, makeup, and yes, even photo editing. Real users on independent review sites paint a different picture. They talk about mild improvements at best, with many saying they saw better results from cheaper alternatives. The brand's own clinical trials, buried in the fine print on their website, actually state that optimal results appear after 12 weeks of consistent use. That's 3 full months of daily application, which means you'll need to buy multiple bottles before you can fairly judge if it works. At that price point, you could have invested in professional treatments that deliver faster and more dramatic results. The formula causes issues for many skin types. Here's something the influencers rarely mention. This serum contains several ingredients that are known irritants for sensitive skin. The high concentration of fragrance and essential oils might smell amazing, but they're causing reactions for a significant number of users. Dermatologists have reported seeing more patients with contact dermatitis since this product went viral. If you have rosacea, eczema, or generally sensitive skin, this formula is probably too harsh. The pH level is also higher than ideal for most skin types, which can disrupt your skin barrier over time. Users with oily and acne-prone skin report increased breakouts because the formula contains comedogenic ingredients that clog pores. The brand markets this as suitable for all skin types, but the ingredient breakdown tells a different story. You're basically playing roulette with your skin, hoping you're not one of the many people who experience negative reactions. Better alternatives exist at lower prices. The skincare market is flooded with options, and many of them outperform this hyped serum at a fraction of the cost. Brands that focus on simple, science-backed formulations are delivering better results without the influencer endorsements. Korean and Japanese skincare brands have been using these same active ingredients for years, with higher concentrations and better absorption technology. You can find serums with niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, and peptides from reputable brands for $30 to $40 less. Some drugstore options even contain the same percentages of active ingredients as high-end products, minus the fancy packaging. Dermatologists consistently recommend brands that invest in research and development rather than marketing. The truth is, effective skincare doesn't need a massive advertising campaign. It needs solid science and quality ingredients. When you remove the brand name and influencer hype from the equation, This serum simply doesn't justify its price tag compared to what else is available. The brand's marketing tactics are questionable. Let's talk about how this product became so popular. The brand spent millions on influencer partnerships, sending free products to creators with massive followings. Many of these influencers disclosed partnerships, but many didn't. The affiliate commission structure is extremely generous, which incentivizes creators to push the product regardless of whether it actually works. Look at the comment sections on these promotional videos. You'll notice that critical comments often disappear, while glowing reviews stay pinned at the top. The brand also uses a tactic called review gating, where they email customers asking for reviews only if they had a positive experience. This skews the overall rating and creates a false impression of universal satisfaction. Their before and after photos on social media often feature different lighting conditions and angles that exaggerate results. Some customers have even reported being offered partial refunds in exchange for removing negative reviews from public platforms. The packaging creates more waste than value. Sustainability matters, and this product fails on that front. The outer box, the inner padding, the decorative bottle, and the secondary protective seal all end up in the trash after your first use. The bottle itself isn't recyclable in most municipal programs because of the mixed materials and the pump mechanism. For a product that you'll go through in 6 to 8 weeks, that's a lot of waste for minimal benefit. Other brands are moving toward refillable systems, recyclable packaging, and minimal waste designs while maintaining product quality. This brand chose aesthetics over environmental responsibility. The fancy packaging adds to the production costs, which gets passed on to you, the consumer. The customer service experience is frustrating. When you spend this much money on a skincare product, you expect excellent customer support. Unfortunately, many customers report the opposite experience. Response times to inquiries average 5 to 7 business days. The return policy sounds good on paper with a 30-day money-back guarantee, but customers report jumping through hoops to actually get refunds processed. You're required to return the product at your own shipping cost, and the refund often comes as store credit rather than money back to your original payment method. The customer service team often responds with generic templates that don't address specific concerns. Getting actual help requires persistent follow-up and sometimes escalating to social media complaints before receiving adequate attention. For a premium brand, this level of service is unacceptable. Just because a serum is popular doesn't mean it's the right fit for your skin or worth the price. Understanding the ingredients, the marketing, and the real results can save you time, money, and frustration. Have you ever bought a hyped-up product that totally let you down? Share your experience in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. If today's video helped you see this serum in a new light, be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who's tempted to try that next viral product. Until next time, stay informed, stay skeptical, and choose what works for you.